It just wasn't that interesting. You know, there wasn't a lot of upgrades that felt like interesting. There weren't a lot of weapons that felt interesting. How deep was Booba Vampire Survivors? More deep than that game. That's my opinion. For the most part, you just went into like stat boosts and the attack line, but you had some options. It was just slow. I mean, it's just like, you know, at this point in video games, those types of games, like, it's just like, I expect it to be faster or more interesting. You know, there wasn't, like, in Deep Rock Galactic, when you shoot a bug, like, they explode blood all over the place. Like, I didn't really see that. You know, the guns didn't feel super meaty. Now, let's see if I remember how to play this game. It's a cute little guy. I like the boss on this level. I love you, Hideyoshi. Switchglaive and split staff? We're doing Tonfas. I've already done a Switchglaive and split staff run. It was our last run. From the previous run. It's on YouTube. I haven't decided on the second weapon yet. I'm gonna try and resist gun Tonfas because they're too strong. They're fun. I just feel like every combo leads into shooting the guns. You bought this game a month ago and you haven't booted it up? That's like a you problem. Like, you need to fix that, like, fast. The fists and the claws are mega overpowered, and I would recommend against using them on a first playthrough, unless you're, like, really struggling. I almost just, like, flung myself into the ground. I would say claws and fists are the only weapons that I wouldn't... I mean, they're the same, but, like, they're the only thing I'd be like, just don't, because, like, you're gonna ruin the game. Holy, he got me in one hit. Right. We are playing a light build. I forgot about that. Just cut my goddamn head off. What does Tonfa scale with? Courage, I believe. Courage is the ability that recovers your key. I said Nioh 2 wasn't flushed. I mean, here's the thing. In my heart, I want to play more Lies of P, but in reality, I know I've been playing a lot of Lies of P. And unless I'm actually doing a speed run, I'm not providing new, interesting content in the game. So even though it hurts me, this is new and interesting. I mean, it's not... Is it new? I mean, it's new for now new. It's a new weapon new. And if you were to watch me play Lies of P, like, straight up, it's a lot of me just shooting things with my Biden blast. I mean, the Nioh 2 community should be the same thing as the Lies of P community. They're the only community that can handle the difficulty of Lies of P. There's no other community that can handle Lies of P. And I mean that. The Souls community, you know, to some degree is like, they're not ready. But Nioh 2, if you've played and beaten Nioh 2, you can do it. I need to buy more bullets. They want a game that people say is hard. That they can do something disgustingly broken in, and when they say they beat it, they'd be like, yeah, I beat Dark Souls or whatever. I mean, it's not like Nioh 2 doesn't have cheese builds. Like, I knew a guy in my community that literally only built one move on split staff. I actually forget how to do burst dodging. I don't know how to do the burst counter. No, that sounds tough too, Void. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, Lies of P is a hard game. Is it too hard? I mean, it's all subjective, right? How do we burst counter in this game? R2 and B? It's such a good game, Victor. You're in for a real treat. I think it's R2 and B. I don't really want to fight that Tengu guy. I've beaten it 3 times so far, and I'm about to beat it a 4th. I'll probably, off stream tonight, I'm going to beat it a 4th time. And I'm trying to route speedrunning it. I will likely speedrun it. That's how good it is. I got 1 +2 ring. You found the factory area a bit lackluster? I kind of disagree. There's a lot of neat stuff in the factory. But I mean, obviously, like, we'll have our own preferences. Somebody's shooting arrows at... Wish Capcom would bring Onimusha back? Was Onimusha 3 really the last game they made? Because that's funny if it is. Dawn of Dreams? For real? On what platform? This guy's just gonna ruin me. Should have just blocked. Shoot. This is really bad. This is really bad. What weapon's gonna be my secondary? I haven't decided yet. Bad! We're in a tight spot! I mean, later on, you get the ability to kind of more customize the scaling anyways, right? So it's not that big of a deal. Most of the time with Armored Core? I really like the game. I was even thinking of speedrunning that one, too. I don't think it's my game of the year. I think that's Lies of P. Lies of P has completely changed my brain. Ooh. It's like, in the same way, like, Baldur's Gate 3 changed, especially, like, Western-developed RPGs. I feel like Lies of P has to change indie-developed Soulsborne titles. Souls-like titles. What the hell was that? I hit with, like, a ballista. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I played Breath of the Kingdom. I enjoyed it, or Breath of the Wild, whatever it is. It was all right. I never beat it. I feel like it's that sort of game, like, they don't really necessarily, like, even design it for you to beat it. I don't know, you might have to have, like, had a mild amount of experience in the Dungeons and Dragons sort of gameplay loop before you really love Baldur's Gate 3. I just thought the characters had good voice acting. They were interesting. They were attractive to look at. You're on 5 edition. I mean, it's fine. I mean, look, I'll be real with you. Like, I played it. I have not beaten it. I'm still in Act 1.5. Which is to say, I don't think I'm in Act 1 anymore, but I'm also not in Act 2 anymore. Or I'm not in Act 2 yet. How are you? How did he block all that? I mean, to be fair though, in Elden Ring, there was definitely, I don't want to say like copy paste, but there's definitely a lot of reuse. And to be fair, in Lies of P, like they definitely reuse certain attacks and animations between bosses. So I don't know why it's okay for one and not for the other. But... Get him, Gapey! You like the fighting system in Divinity Sin? I never, I don't think I ever got it. But I'll tell you, man, playing Baldur's Gate 3 makes you go like, man, I should check out Larian's other games. I heard the first one does not hold up super well. Still over 100 unique enemies. There's a lot of unique stuff, for sure. Whereas I'm sure Zelda, it's like, wow, another goblin. Or whatever they called him. You want to be really careful of that hut over there because... Yo, where's my part? Don't I got like a guy helping me? Where are you? How do I cancel this? I don't know how. Hugh Malo. It really is Variety Hour. We started a playthrough like 2 weeks ago, like literally like moments before Lies of P. That's too much range. You know, Lies of P though? Are you playing some sort of hard mode, or is this how the game normally is? I'm using light armor, which makes you very squishy. Did you think you were going to drop Liza P? I don't know what you mean by that. What do you mean drop it? Right now I'm playing through New Game Plus cycles, but I don't think they make good stream content. But as I play, I'll get better, and I still might do a speedrun. I'm still planning on it. But I don't know if that's what you're asking. Oh! Did I think I was going to drop Nioh 2? No! I just, I don't know. When I started Nioh 2, I had no idea it was going to be that good. And that I would want to play it so much. That's a good game. Whoa, that wall, man. Yeah, Nioh 2 is probably one of the... Definitely on the harder end of action RPGs. Any Nioh fans in chat that want to reflect on their perceived difficulty in this game? Like, where do you think it stacks up? It's just like the reaction time is like, it's fast. It's just a fast game. Now, on the other hand, blocking is very hard. Or blocking is very powerful. More powerful than most games. This sucks. Knowing your TV is still broken? Well, take their TV. It's your TV. I'm looking for this little Kodama and I can't find them. Do you even have the iframes in this game? You do. And there's even attacks that have like counter frames, but they're not made for me, man. The issue is like the risk reward for some of those things just like not there. Like, okay, you can try and parry this thing. If you miss the parry, you die. In real life. That guy almost got us, dude. That guy almost shot us off screen. It's true. I mean, if you go like full ninjutsu build in this game, you'll be okay. In many ways, the beginning is the hardest. But yeah, the stance system is amazing. Just the customization you could do when putting together your moveset. It's a little bit, and this is like a Mega Boomer reference, hipster Boomer reference. It's a little bit like God Hand, kind of like that. What is hitting me? I did play Monkey earlier. We started with Monkey. We probably played Monkey for, I don't know, maybe 2 hours? I could have sworn. Don't we have a guy that's supposed to be helping us? Where are you? Ow! No! I play much Soul Sacrifice? We played it on stream. We beat it. I don't know if we did all the new game, like the DLC content, but we played it a good amount. Nope. I bet the booby snake lady has a pretty flexible spine. Ah! Ah! No! She pushed me in! She pushed me in! That wasn't me! She just like waddled into me and I fell in the water. I don't even know why I'm running now. She almost did it again. I'm not trying to skip the whole level. Okay, we skipped the whole level.
Yoshi, あれだ。俺に任せろ。
He's wind, so he shouldn't be... Actually, I don't know what element he is. Because wind isn't in this game. Wind, fire... let's go. Water, fire... Holy chaos? No! I'm not dead. I just sent Gazy out. Ugh. That's such a cool move. Gapey fit. We almost had him at Gapey. It was close. I think they're pretty much done with Nioh itself. The next series looks like it's set in Japan. Nioh said, sorry, China. I was thinking of Wo Long. Why is he giving it cheese? He's helping him out. I like how Rise the Ronin guy.
木を切るなら任せろだとよ。はあ。
It's probably one of the easier bosses.
みんなも戻ってきたみてえだ。
何これ。
言ったろ、無名。これが藤吉郎流。殺さずにして勝つ。無害なあやかしもいるんだ。
He's so nice right now.
よし、じゃあ砦を直しに戻ろう。一晩あれば十分だろう。
Oh, we got a hand cannon. Quick attack damage is okay as well. I'm keeping Gapey. Alright. Weird stream today. I streamed like 6 different games. I hope you enjoyed some of them. Try to be back a little bit earlier tomorrow. We'll play Monster tomorrow. I just wanted a little break. I'll be playing Nioh, Lies of P again tonight. I'm not streaming it, but I will play it. You gonna play the hell out of Strash? You mean watch the hell out of it? It makes me want to watch the anime. The boss fights were actually kind of fun. Like, I actually did like them. It's like unstreamable. Like you either want people that just like want to watch the anime or people that want to play the video game. Like, you're not going to be happy. See you tomorrow. I love you. Goodbye.